I'm 92 years old. 92. That's a hell of a long stretch to keep breathing on this rock. I was married to my wife Margaret, my Maggie, for 54 years. 54 damn years before the cancer finally carried her off quiet like in the middle of the night. I still wake up reaching for her sometimes, even now. Young men come to me, mostly young, sometimes older ones who look like they haven't slept right in months. They stand on my porch or sit at my kitchen table and whisper the same question, like it's a sin to ask it out loud. Jim, how do I know? How do I know she's the one? How do I know I'm not throwing my life away on the wrong woman? I look at them, and I see the fear. Real fear. The kind that keeps you up at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering if you'll wake up at 80 across from a stranger, and realize you gave everything to the wrong person. And you should be scared. Because it happens. I've watched it happen. Good men, good women, trapped in cages they built themselves, smiling for the grandkids while dying inside. But you're asking the wrong damn question. You boys are hunting fireworks. You want butterflies, sparks, that electric rush every time she walks in the room. Let me tell you something about fireworks. They explode, they dazzle, then they're gone. You're left standing in the dark with smoke in your eyes. Real love, the kind that carries you to 92, isn't a firework. It's a fireplace. It burns steady. It keeps you warm when the power goes out, when the pipes freeze, when the world turns mean. It's not loud. So if you're sitting there right now, heart pounding, wondering if you made a terrible mistake, I'm gonna give it to you straight. No sugar, no bullshit. I've got 4 tests. If she fails more than 1, you've got a hard road ahead. If she fails 3 or 4, don't wait. Get out while you still have years left to live. Test 1. The silence. When you're young, you think love means filling every second with words. You're terrified of quiet. But the real test is what happens when you shut your mouth. Can you drive 6 hours cross-country, radio off, no music, no talking, just the hum of tires and the wind? Can you sit on the porch for 2 hours watching snow fall and say nothing at all? Does that silence feel like a warm blanket, or does it feel like a noose? With Maggie, we could sit on the back steps for 3 hours in the evening, watching the light change over the mountains. Not a word. And I never felt closer to another human being. If the silence feels heavy, if you feel like you have to perform, like if you stop talking she'll get bored or realize she doesn't like you, then you're not with a partner, you're with a guest. And you can't host a guest for 50 years. It'll wear you down to bone. Run. Test 2. The foxhole. Life isn't Instagram. Forget the sunsets and margaritas. Real life is a war zone. Eventually the enemy shows up. You lose your job. Your mother gets sick, the barn burns, the doctor calls with bad news. When that moment hits, and it will, look at the woman sleeping next to you. Is she the one you want beside you in the foxhole? Will she load the magazines and fight with you? Or will she panic, blame you, or curl up and wait for you to fix it? I've seen men lose everything, and their wives rolled up their sleeves and said, "We'll get through this." I've seen men lose a little status, and their wives walked out the door. If you can't trust her to stand with you in the mud when the shells are falling, she doesn't deserve the good days. Test 3. The mirror. This one's quiet, but it's deadly. Who do you become when she walks into the room? Do you stand taller, speak clearer, feel like the best version of yourself? Or do you shrink? Do you walk on eggshells? Hide your dreams because she might get jealous? Stop seeing your buddies because she doesn't like them? Cut off pieces of yourself just to keep the peace? The right woman doesn't make you smaller. She makes you stretch. With Maggie, I wanted to be better not because she demanded it, but because she believed in me. She saw the man I could be, even when I couldn't see him myself. If you don't like who you are when she's around, if you feel like you're disappearing, get out, before you forget who the hell you were. Test 4. The news. When something good happens, promotion, new truck, kid gets into college, who's the first person you want to tell? If it isn't her, you're already half gone. But here's the darker part. When you do tell her, watch her eyes. Does she light up? Does she throw her arms around you and say, "I'm so proud"? Or do you see a flicker? Jealousy, resentment, a little shadow. Must be nice for you. I've seen marriages rot from that shadow. One partner secretly hating the other's success. That's not love. If you have to dim your light to keep hers from flickering, that's a cancer. It will kill the marriage slow. The truth. I miss Maggie every damn day. The house is too quiet, the coffee tastes wrong, but I don't regret a single minute, not one. Because I knew the silence was warm. She was in the foxhole with me. She made me bigger. And when good things happened, her eyes lit up like the sun coming over the ridge. You get one life, son. One. You don't have time to be polite. You don't have time to make it work with someone who's wrong for you just because you're scared of being alone. Being single at 30 hurts. Being married to the wrong person at 50 is a tragedy. At 90, it's a life sentence. So look across the table. Ask the questions. Sit in the silence. Picture the foxhole. Check the mirror. Watch her eyes when you win. And if the answers are no, find the courage to walk away. I'm not a counselor. I don't have a degree on the wall. I'm just an old man who's watched too many people die with regret. I can't live your life for you. I can't sign your papers. But I hope you choose happiness. Now go home. Look at your life. Tell yourself the truth. I'm tired. I'm gonna sit on the porch and watch the stars come out. Maggie used to love that. Good night, son.